Hello, my furniture friends. I am just not feeling like spending the week out in the garage working on a piece of furniture, so I thought I would get myself out of the house and bring you along with me because I really want to go and revisit the most incredible antique and treasure spot that I found last summer called Angel Mist Treasure and Antiques. The gentleman that runs this place has just got the most magically eclectic mix of everything old. He's got tons of jewelry, home decor, artwork. There's even a car in there, and I just want to go look around and see what I can find. I'm not really looking for anything in particular, but if I happen to find an item that I just can't live without, of course I will pick it up. I know he has a ton of great antique furniture pieces in there, but being that he's an antique dealer, his price point and my furniture flipping price point probably won't align, but you never know. There might be a deal to be had. Doug is just getting out of the shower. He's gonna get dressed, and then I think we're gonna stop by Tim Hortons to grab one of their new holiday coffees, and then we'll hit the road. Okay, we made it to Angel Mist Antiques. This place is wild and completely stacked with all kinds of treasures from all kinds of time periods. This building used to be a gas station and was also a museum for a bit, which there's still some evidence of in the back. Out on the porch here is this gorgeous pair of brass sconces, and Doug found a stack of old metal drawers that are all filled with random plumbing parts. These would be really cool coffee or end tables popped up on some industrial metal legs. And this is a Victorian Eastlake style glider that's probably from the late 1800s. And this little sled is just so adorable. That would be some really cute outdoor Christmas decor. Like I said, it is stacked, literally jam-packed with stuff in here. The first thing that caught my eye right as I walked through the door was this mid-century modern lamp and its gorgeous shades. And then I started wandering through this maze of display cases, all filled with jewelry, glassware, china, and all kinds of knickknacks. Love this fun collection of Toby mugs and jugs. I think most of these are probably Royal Dalton. There are a ton of incredible parlor lamps or banquet lamps. They're so ornate and just beautiful to look at. And then I noticed this basket of candle snifters before I looked up and saw all of these different light fixtures all decorated for the holidays. This case was full of depression glass, and then I spotted this original little elf on the shelf. He would have been called a knee hugger back in the day. This massive solid oak china cabinet was impeccable, and that's probably why it wasn't marked for sale. I have never really paid attention to vintage duck decoys, and I had no idea they were worth so much money. These are all marked at $150 a piece. These are Hummel figurines. They're quite collectible, and I always think of them kind of like the original Precious Moments, but I have no idea if these are authentic or not, or if any of them are super rare and valuable. Cute little baby faces though. And right beside was this rack of comics and Playboys. Something for everyone in here. Okay, now through the magical door into the back warehouse. There is tons of furniture back here, but most of it is in a state of disrepair and also way out of my price range. I don't think they actually want to sell most of this stuff, which is kind of sad because having wood pieces sitting out here in a damp barn without any kind of climate control means that it's really destined to swell and shrink and warp and mold. And this little commode is just beautiful. This one's been painted with a faux wood grain somewhere along the line, but it's got some pin and cove or nap joints on the drawers and all of its original hardware, and it still has its massive mirror intact. I think this thing is like 8 feet tall. And this giant blonde burled armoire is still right where it was last year when I was here. It's an absolutely stunning piece of furniture, but it's priced at $9.75. And like I said, it's in this musty condition with cracking veneer, and it's likely just going to sit right here forever. A few more beautiful china cabinets here. This darker one looks like it might be an authentic shaker piece, and it's definitely priced that way at $15.75. I've stopped looking at prices. I don't want to know. It's kind of hurting my heart a little bit that there's so much stuff in here that's just literally rotting. But I'm still grateful that I get to see it. It's a lot of cool stuff. Another hand-carved Eastlake piece. I can't even see the dresser under it though because it's buried back there. Can you tell I'm in Canada yet? So many snowshoes. So many snowshoes. One day I am gonna own a barrister's bookcase like this. I just love the look of these. Sure what this little hand-painted cart is. If anyone knows anything about that, please leave me some info in the comments. A little history of canning jars on this old Wonder Bread display, and then Doug found a fun collection of old oil cans. some sadly empty stoneware whiskey crocks, and look how gorgeous this Art Deco cash register is. Here's a waterfall style hope chest, also painted with a faux wood grain and some stacked up wash stands. They're gooses.
Sure are.
Cobra chickens. Almost dragged this marble-topped parlor table out of here because it seemed like a manageable size, but it wasn't priced, and I didn't want to drag it through this maze and find out that they wanted some crazy $500 for it, so I just left it there. But this place keeps going forever. There are huge spaces on either end of this building that probably haven't been touched in years, and in case you couldn't already tell, I have really mixed feelings about places like this. On one hand, I totally appreciate the desire to collect these pieces of history, and I'm sure that the owners feel like they're preserving that. But on the other hand, a lot of this stuff has been sitting in here for decades and will continue to sit here for decades to come, just lost in the mess or so overpriced that no one will ever purchase it. And it gets to the point where it can't be saved. Furniture especially is meant to be used, and the wood really needs to be repaired and refinished every so often so it can keep being used. Ancient communication devices, telephones and typewriters, and here's the car that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I didn't realize, but there are a few more back here too. Thank you so much. You too. Place is an experience, right? But wait, there's more. Holy moly. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's all the stuff we saw. I will leave a few more videos here for you guys to watch next if you want to, and I will catch you all next time.